Right, well, I'm a little bit late to the party on this one, and that's primarily because I wasn't sure whether to make a video about this or not. However, this is a subject that annoys me, so I thought I would actually sit down and make a video about it. First thing I need to say is I won't be showing any gameplay of Metal Gear Survive in this video because, well, there's three reasons. First, Konami like to claim videos including footage of their games. Surprise, surprise. Two, I refuse to buy the insult to gamers and gaming that is Metal Gear Survive. And three, well, just f*** Konami. I've had issues with Konami for years, long before the revelations about the way they treated their staff, or with all the stuff that happened with Hideo Kojima. I started to realise there was something rotten with the company as far back as PES 4. I won't go into too much detail about that here, but basically the online was broken with the game, and it continued to be broken for years because Konami couldn't be asked to fix it, showing us all that they didn't care one little bit for their customers, us the gamers. I stopped playing and moved to FIFA, but that's a whole other can of worms, so we won't go into that here. Basically, Konami have been one of the worst companies in the gaming industry for some years now, and recent actions have only gone towards cementing that reputation. They've even given EA a run for its money, and given the shit EA have been pulling in the last few years, that's some bloody achievement. But maybe that's Konami's intention. Maybe they're deliberately vying with EA for the worst gaming company on the planet, though Activision is doing a pretty good job of trying to win that title too. Not to mention some of the others that are out there. EA are doing spectacularly well at alienating their customers while also managing to pull in record profits though. I'm not sure the same can be said for Konami. And Metal Gear Survive isn't going to do them any favours now, is it? Because Konami, not wanting to be outdone by Star Wars Battlefront 2 or Call of Duty World War 2 or even Warner's Shadow of Shit, have decided to go one step further with Metal Gear Survive. Yeah, it's got all the usual loot boxes, which is reason enough not to buy the game, but Konami wasn't satisfied with that, were they? Oh no. Konami wanted to provide the gamer with one more little surprise. Imagine you're playing the game. Why? Why are you playing this shit? Go play Dying Light or some other game if you like zombies. Something, something that we recognise as good. Look, anyway, imagine you're playing the game. You get a little way into it and you decide you would like to start again with another character. Maybe you want to record a Let's Play. Don't. Konami will claim it. Or maybe you just want to start again. Look, maybe you've even just got a mate coming round and you want to show him how shit this game is. You go in and you look to create a new character. And you're presented with this. Yeah, that's right, you have to spend 1,000 SV coins. That's the game's in-game currency. And I don't know why they're using in-game currency, but I can make a guess, and that would be that they're trying to get round things like gambling laws, stuff like that. Or maybe they're just trying to dupe people into spending more money than they would otherwise spend if it was just real money, because it doesn't seem like real money, does it, when it's in-game currency? And how much do you need to spend in order to get these extra slots? Well, you can spend, I think, up to about $50, $60, but you need $9.99 in order to get this 1,000 SV coins. That's 3 extra save slots for $10. Let me repeat that, just in case it didn't sink in the first time. It's going to cost you $10 to have some extra save slots. $10. Oh, you get 150 SV coins spare, which is, cause for celebration because you can spend... No, it's not enough to actually spend on anything as far as I can tell. So they're encouraging you to spend even more money because you've got that 150 sitting around doing nothing. So you're going to want to add to it so you can buy some more stuff, aren't you? This isn't cynical, is it? No, not at all. They just want you to spend money. Isn't that wonderful? When will this bullshit end. I'll tell you when. It'll end when we as gamers stop acting like bloody sheep and refuse to buy games that include loot boxes and all the other crap that developers and publishers have been shoehorning into games in the last few years. Look, we don't need games like this. We sure as shit don't need publishers and developers who keep looking for the next way to screw us over. There are plenty of games out there, both old and new, that don't exploit gamers. So let's support those games, for crying out loud. And before anybody tells me that this only hurts developers and stops them making games if we don't buy their games, and that it's publishers who force this stuff on the developers, let me just stop you there. Firstly, in this instance, Konami is both the publisher and the developer. And many developers are at the very least complicit in all this bullshit. Those that aren't have tried to do things differently. They've either left these big publishers and set up small gaming development companies, or, you've got companies like Ninja Theory who made Hellblade. They haven't got into bed with some money-grabbing publisher, and they've put out a decent game, and that game's all the better for not engaging in these practices. Companies like Ninja Theory are the companies we should be supporting. And as for Konami, all together now? Fuck Konami. Anyway, that's all I've got to say on that one. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back for another one tomorrow, hopefully. And in the meantime, I'm going to go and grab myself a cup of tea. Speak to you in the next one. Bye.